everyone! Hello from this road in the middle of nowhere in the eastern side of the Bulgarian Balkan mountain chain, and I'm on my way to the seaside, to a beautiful pristine beach called Irakli, which is actually also a natural reserve area. There is no place to stay around there, so I've given myself the amazing treat of staying 6 kilometers away from it, so that me and my boyfriend can walk there every day to and fro quite a lot and hike basically in this beautiful nature. And it's so amazing actually every day to go through here and to enjoy this quiet and this beauty. And today actually I would like to share with you something I've been reflecting on while walking here, which is having to do with basically an experience I recently had, where I had a talk with a couple of friends online. We did an authentic relating circle, and within that authentic relating circle, what we do besides like sharing what's really present for each of us right now, is we try to see where or how does what the other person share impact each of us and why. And I had a very interesting experience last time we did that with some friends, where a friend of mine shared about her experience of not being able to fully feel what was going on in her emotions, in her body, something that is called basically embodiment. So she was having this problem and she wanted to resolve it. She wanted to get in touch with her entire body rather than just spending a lot of time in her head. And when she was sharing that, however, and also before that, she shared a lot of stuff about how she was feeling. So she was describing her sensations and emotions in a very clear way. And when I heard that, I was like, what the hell? Like, you are already living that. Why are you saying it's a problem? And when I was thinking that, I started reflecting. Why is that something that is bugging me? What is this advice or feedback that I want to give to her? What does it represent in my own experience? Why is it something that bugs me so much? And actually, I realized that I have a similar pattern. That the advice I wanted to give to her was actually an advice I needed myself. And what was that advice about? Well, in my case, I've been telling myself the story that I'm afraid of failure. And I've been telling myself this story for a long time now, for more than a year probably. And it's been a very helpful story because it was definitely a challenge for me that I've been through. However, I realized I'm in a completely different space now, in a completely different frame of mind, and I still keep saying the same thing to myself. So I've changed. I've changed from there. I no longer have that challenge in the magnitude that it had. But like I'm keeping that story still in my mind. And I was wondering, what is that about? You know, why is that happening? And what I realized is basically two things. Like the first thing is that the way our mind works is it lags behind our actual experience and state. So what I mean is, for example, just like you can have, before a problem really arises to your awareness, you can have this moment in which you have that problem but you don't know. And it's absolutely the same once you resolve that problem. It can take some time for the fact that you've resolved it to really sink into your mind, for you to really say, right, I've resolved that. And that's kind of something that I realized, and it was super helpful for me because I said, well, wow, so there are problems that we can have that we've resolved actually, but we can still be believing that we have them. So that's a very important question I think each of you guys can think about, is there a problem I'm holding on to right now that I've actually resolved already? And the second thing I realized is this whole concept, like I had this image of a warrior that's going out and hunting for that dragon, and trying to find the dragon, and the dragon is not there. So what I mean by that is that there is an energy that's part of us that wants to have a problem, that wants to have a dragon. And once we've resolved something, unless we find something else to be resolving, it can be like, okay, we can feel like, okay, let's stick to this dragon. Maybe he's hiding somewhere still around. Maybe if I search a little bit more, I will still find him. He should be around here somewhere. So in a way, I face this whole aspect of not having a dragon and not having a problem. And actually, I realized that this in itself can be my new dragon. that it can be that I need to just learn a state of not having a problem, which can be a problem in itself, which is a little bit funny. But so those were some things that I've realized. So first of all, advice you're giving to others, try to see how is that advice applicable to you, because it's usually applicable to you as well in some aspect. Second of all, be aware that your mind is lagging behind your actual experience when it comes to your problems and challenges, both in the beginning when a problem arises and at the end when it's finished but you still believe you have a problem. And the third thing, is about that space of needing to have a dragon, needing to have a challenge. Is that really there? Is that really, like, I don't know, a thing that you really have a dragon or a problem, or is it that you're just inventing one to feel good? So that's been my lesson or lessons from today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have an awesome day.